a lot faster than the Sportster. Alright everybody, what is up? We're gonna cut right to the chase on this one. We are ready to reveal my new motorcycle. So if you have all been tuning in for a little while, you know that I have been talking a little bit about getting a new bike this year, kind of on and off, asking you guys, you know, what should I get, what's out there, what do you guys think I should get. Been going back and forth between some different ones, talking a little bit about my experience at some of the dealerships looking at stuff. But the time has come. I did finally pick up a new motorcycle. So I just picked this thing up from Danville, Pennsylvania. I just rode it 150 miles back to Philly, have not even stopped back home yet, and I wanted to stop and do the reveal for you guys. So of course, before we get to this reveal real quick, drop it down in the comments what you think I got. Drop it down there in the comments, the year, the make, the model. I know I've been talking about some different ones, you guys, Lowrider ST. I've been talking about Triumphs a little bit lately too. So drop it down in the comments with what you think I may have got before we actually reveal this thing. I am so excited to reveal this thing right now. Like I said, it just handled amazing on this 150-mile trip back to Philly. So I'm excited to get this thing revealed. I had a smile on my face the whole time. So let's go ahead and show you this new bike. Alrighty folks, so there we have it, a 2022 Harley Davidson Street Bob in the red line red color. And man, wow. I don't even know where to start. The story behind it, the bike itself, everything. Just got back to Philly on a 150-mile trip back, like I said. Literally don't even know where to start with you guys on this thing. So yeah, I guess to start it off, 2022 Harley Street Bob. As you can see, beautiful monster beast of a machine we've got going on right here. Bike handled flawlessly so far on the way back to Philly. What else do we have right now? So it is not brand new, and that's a little bit of part of the story. We'll save that for another longer video. This is a used 2022 Harley Davidson Street Bob. It had 1,000 miles on it. And I'm pretty positive that I got this for cheaper than probably any other 21 or 22 Street Bob that was sold in the country. Again, story for another day. But it was a deal that I could not pass up. Like I told a lot of you out there, I was looking for a 20 or 21 used Street Bob. Came across a 22 used Street Bob, and we have now ended up with this beautiful, beautiful motorcycle. I know kind of early on when these came out for 22, I was skeptical of the color, I was skeptical of the mag wheels, but once I saw it, got on it, rode it, I thought, you know what, the deal was too good to pass up, the bike was too nice to pass up, and I was like, red and that mag I think is already starting to grow on me. It looks pretty good. But like I said, so it is used. So as far as the bike itself, mostly stock. Starting at the front, it looks like he already removed the fork reflectors. We do have some Cobra slip-ons here. Now I know it is hard to get the M8 114 to sound good with just slip-ons, but these do actually sound pretty decent. I do actually like these. We'll turn them on in just a second, but we also have a sissy bar detachable that was already mounted on here. I've already got my bag on there as well, so I'm excited to do a lot more work to this thing. So Yeah, other than that, that's all we got. Like I said, 1,000 miles. We got some slip-ons, fork reflectors are removed. What else? We got the sissy bar, like I said. Some things that I've noticed so far that we might have to change up and a little questionable on. The shifter peg is sitting a little high right here. I don't know if anybody else has ever noticed that with their Street Bob, but I was almost having to like raise my foot totally off the peg to get a shift in there. We're gonna have to adjust that pretty quick to make it a little more comfortable for us. Over here, I gotta get used to these levers. These are just some really big, thick levers over here. We gotta get used to that. May also have to tilt these bars forward just a tad because I had a little bit of a longer reach. I'm a shorter guy, like I told you guys before, but overall, man, really happy with it. Already got 150 miles in on it to get back here to Philly, so super impressed with it, super happy with it so far. We're gonna hop on here in just a second, finish out this video, but obviously this means we're gonna have a lot more Street Bob content coming up for you all. So with that said, let me know what questions you have about the bike. Let me know your experience if you had one. Let me know what you think about this one specifically. Hope you guys like it because like I said, we're going to have plenty more Street Bob content coming up here soon. Let me know any questions you have on the bike. Let me know what type of content you want to see out of our Street Bob. Now let me know what type of modifications you guys are thinking I should throw on here. I'm sure we'll do a whole other video talking specifically about what I'm gonna do to it, but let me know what you guys want to see here, and be sure to let me know a little bit more about what you guys want to know about the Street Bob and what you guys want to see on the channel now with this Street Bob. So let's hop on this beauty and wrap this thing up. Yeah, so at least this is one bright spot of the day or of the weekend, because I was supposed to go down to Trog this weekend, the Race of Gentlemen, and with this terrible weather coming through, I mean, you can see already it's getting like dark and cloudy, cold and windy out here. A storm is coming up from the south, and they actually just announced that they canceled the Race of Gentlemen Trog over in Wildwood, New Jersey. That is very disappointing. That is one of the most fun events I have ever been to last year. And to have it canceled is just like really a big time bummer. I mean, it wouldn't be any fun in the rain anyways, but man, disappointing. But we did go ahead and pick ourselves up a new motorcycle this weekend, so I guess that kind of makes up for it. Man, so much stuff I'm excited to do and talk about with this bike. Like one of the big things, for example, a lot of the route back here, I just did 150 miles, like I said, from Danville, PA to Philly. A lot of that route was highway and some little bit of like back roads and stuff, but now I'm excited to see how this thing's going to handle in the city stop and go traffic. I think it should be pretty good. I think it should perform pretty well. I'm expecting it to. It definitely did good on the highway and some of the back roads we were on. The power is just so comfortable on the highway. Other than that, other simple kind of like first impression type things. Again, we're going to do a lot of this more in depth as I get a little bit more familiar with the bike and can really speak to it. But I mean, very familiar position to the Sportster. Obviously mid controls, very similar to almost the same exact handlebars here with the 12-inch mini apes. Although I will say the foot pegs do kind of like sit up a little bit higher, which creates a big flex in my hip. So that's a little weird. I don't know. I mean, obviously probably going to throw another seat on here. I feel like that might raise me up a tad, kind of open up the hips a little bit. But for now, with the stock seat and the position of these pegs, that's a little weird. Like I said, levers feel a little weird. Might have to switch those out. They're real big and chunky. But I mean, overall, loving it so far. Can't wait to just really dive into this bike, do some modifications. This soft tail frame, man, I love this thing. Every time I ride one of these, excited to have my own now. But I think that is going to wrap this one up for now. Like I said, just wanted to get the bike introed. Obviously, we're going to have a lot more content coming in, a lot more in-depth stuff. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to see with this bike. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the bike. Let me know what you think of the Street Bob in general. And obviously, I know the big question is going to be, most of my followers have probably followed me because of the Sportster content and the Sportster, the Iron 1200. But the big question that you're probably asking yourself right now is, did you keep the Sportster or did you trade it in? Well, I think that might just be a question we end up answering on another day in another video. Did I trade it or did I keep it? I guess you just have to wait to find out. So with that said, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video, be a friend, tell a friend, tell them to stop by. That's gonna wrap this one up for now. Make it a good one, guys. It's the Moto Jawn. We'll see y'all on down the road. Peace.